Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to revisit the clamping palm Qigong exercise and have a little bit more of an in-depth look at it. So the clamping palm exercise starts in our hanging stance with our elbows hanging, our palms cupped and our shoulders down, stance gripped, pelvis raised and spine aligned. We should pay specific attention to aligning our spine, pulling our chin back, raising the top of our head to line the back of the neck up, then sinking that back of the neck onto the hips, raising the hips up, pushing out the lumbar, lining up the spine all the way down, trying to create a line from our vertebrae. Coming down through the hips, down out through the legs, bending the knees and sinking with our breath, and sinking our spine and aligning ourselves as we begin. This is to facilitate flow up and down the spine, allowing the spinal fluid to be pumped by the sacral spinal pump in your lower groin area, to pump the lymphatic fluid up the spine and to enhance the flow of spinal fluid to help rejuvenate the system, and to allow the nerves to straighten their pathways and to hang comfortably throughout the body and allow us to feel our nerves and the reactions of our body without there being too much feedback from our musculature. So we wish to take this and sink, lining our spine up, sinking our shoulders, relaxing our elbows and dropping them in towards each other, feeling this hanging posture and feeling the weight of our elbows, the weight of our arms, the weight of our wrists, even the weight of our fingers as we hang, drawing our thumbs in slightly, and only the minimum tension to hold in this posture in order to allow ourselves to feel various feedback through our body and become more sensitive to our nervous system and more sensitive to our balance. So as we hang in this stance, we roll our tongue up and we press our tongue against the soft palate at the top of the mouth, because the nerve structures in the head come down through the top palate and round through the spine. They also come up through the tongue. If you press the bottom of the tongue to the top palate, you can create a connection, allowing the meridians and the nerves to connect through the body, allowing a better circulation. So we roll our tongue up and press it against the roof of our mouth on our soft palate, tucking our chin and sinking on our spine, allowing our elbows to hang, shoulders relaxed, chest relaxed, hands facing each other. And as we hang in this posture, should feel a slight tingling in our hands, feeling various nerve feedback, the blood flowing through our veins. And we hang here and we draw in our first breath. As we draw in our first breath, we concentrate on the center of the palm, this area here, and we try and envision our breath drawing from these centers of our palms, down our arm, round our elbow, through our chest and down to our belly, filling our whole body as we draw apart. As we do this, in the expansion of our chest, we should take pains to try and keep our body relaxed. Try not to tense our bicep, try not to create too much feedback so we can feel the sensations in our body. So as we expand and our chest expands, we feel the minute movement of our weight backwards and forwards on our feet. We feel whether our head is raising up or dropping down. We feel the spine raise, and we should try and raise our back as we expand, expanding our ribs out and filling our body, drawing our breath very large. Then as we reach this point, we should stop breathing for a second and feel our body full, and hang our arms and hang our chest and feel our body supported by the breath inside our body. So we relax our muscles and we hang on our breath and we feel it, holding our pelvis, holding our breath in and feeling the weight sinking, and feeling our ribs and our hanging force on our spine. From this expanded position, we breathe out through the mouth, letting the chest sink naturally, but holding breath in the belly, letting the elbows sink together naturally, and feeling the alignment of our body through our nerves, feeling sensation through our palms, feeling our feet on the floor, and we sink our breath. Then we turn over one leg, turn over the rear leg, so right leg forward, turn over our left leg, and as we turn the hands and we breathe in. As we breathe in, we should endeavour to feel from each palm drawing away from each other and feel our breath expanding from the shoulder. And we breathe in, feeling our breath expand our body, stretching on one side, feeling as we're turned, whether we're leaning forward and backward, trying to maintain our upward posture so that we can maintain structure through our shoulders to our pelvis as we expand, feeling our breath, and then sink the breath out, collapsing down, coming back to the center, feeling our spine turn, feeling our breath and our lungs straighten as we come back to the center line, then re-expanding, drawing from the palms and drawing from the feet, trying to draw all through the body to the center point just underneath the belly button. So this is your center of gravity. As you expand, you will expand around this point. And you expand your breath, and then you sink your chest, holding the breath for a second, feeling your body and feeling your weight holding on your breath, feeling the pressure inside your body, holding your sphincter tight, holding your hips up, but keeping your chest and your torso relaxed, and sinking them and feeling your breath. Sinking your elbows, keeping the elbow hanging, no tension in the shoulder, turning you out, hanging. Then we collapse the breath from the chest, breathing out, sinking the chest in, keeping the breath in the belly, collapsing in, again feeling the breath, turning over the front leg, stretching out to the top, and stretching from the breath from the chest, opening, feeling the pressure, holding it, and then closing, coming back to the center line and repeating that first breath, expanding, holding, feeling the breath, and then collapsing. Then at this point we're going to do an extra part that we didn't include in the previous clamping palm video. We're going to breathe up and we're going to imagine our breath coming up our spine. We breathe up the spine, imagine it coming over the head, try and feel it coming over the head, over the points in our head, and then drop it down the front. So we breathe up and down, trying to control the meridian and the circulation around the body. We breathe down the front, feeling it come down our front, all the way down our chest. And we imagine it coming under our groin. And we breathe up the back and down the front. And we do 6 of these circulating breaths, trying to imagine our energy circulating our body, feeling our arms are circulating and controlling our spine so we don't sway backwards and forwards, but we get greater body control and greater balance control as our arms move and our ribs move, but our spine retains alignment. So we use our breath up the back. We then repeat our normal clamping palm exercise, but in reverse. So we breathe in the front, expanding, feeling the points in our hands, feeling the points in our elbows, feeling the points in our chest, being aware of our body, points in the top of the head, points in the forehead, points in the chin, point under the chin, and drawing them back and aligning the points down the spine, imagining our acupoints and keeping control of our body and allowing these to be markers for our body's position, whether our chest is up, down, turned, shoulders, and the subtleties of the alignment of our body. So we breathe in, we feel our breath, we breathe out from the chest, clamping, we feel our breath, we turn, we do it over the front leg, breathing in, feeling our breath, closing our breath down, feeling our breath in our body, coming to the center, breathing in, breathing out, and feeling, always striving to feel striving to keep relaxation in our body, trying to find any tension and remove it, and relax the arm, relax the bicep, breathe and feel our weight through our legs, feel ourselves grounded and heavy. So then we turn and we breathe in over the rear side, breathing out, feeling our breath, coming back to the center, taking the center breath and breathing out from the chest, feeling our breath. And then we breathe in up the chest, imagine it over the head and down the back, sinking the chest. Imagine the breath coming down the spine, underneath the groin. We breathe in, back up the chest, over the head, feeling the points, top of the head, back of the neck, as we sink, and we feel our breath and our energy come down our back, and we circulate our breath 6 times backwards, and then we repeat our clamping palm exercise over each side. As we do this, we should start to feel some energy, some stickiness. If there's no tension in our shoulders and in our elbows, our hands feel like they want to attract each other. As we start to feel this attraction, like 2 magnets pulling, we feel this stickiness within our hand. We focus on it and we try and, as we do our breaths, we try and draw and we try and see how far apart this stickiness lasts. We concentrate on our breath and our relaxation and any of these sensations in our body, focusing on our energies and learning how our energies flow and how our body reacts to these relaxed states. These relaxed body states will allow us greater speed, greater heaviness of movement and greater sensitivity to our balance and our opponent's bridges. So we need to learn our body, learn our nervous system, learn how our weight and our energy moves, and we can practice that through these Qigong exercises whilst our mind is quiet and we're practicing with a quiet body with loose muscles and not too much nervous feedback, so we can feel the sensation in the body and learn our body and our nervous system. So this is a bit of a closer look at the clamping palm exercise and the addition of the spiraling part of the exercise to add working the circular meridian and the large orbit into this exercise. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.